guys, so I'm taking you on a little exploration today of my house, because not really of my house, but of what's going on with me today. As you know, in my video yesterday, I decided that I'm just going to video or record what is interesting to me and what's going on in my life. So I figured today I don't really have any big topic on my mind. Yes, I'm going to talk about one thing, but I figured I'd just take you along for what I'm doing right now and just show you what I'm up to behind the scenes, what I'm doing when you don't see me talking or chatting on Facebook or interacting with you as a client, what I do other than that. So we're in my living room and I need to check the mail, and I'm going to take you back to my office and show you what I'm up to, and we'll take it from there. So I actually have you on a tripod, so this is a little awkward for me, but we'll do the best we can. Obviously, it's nighttime, it's dark outside, and I need to go check my mail. I have not done that yet. It is, I don't know, like 9 o'clock at night. I don't like to go outside at night because of the snakes and I don't know, I just don't like critters. But I need to check the mail regardless. So usually I go with a flashlight, but I guess I'm gonna brave it out. Oh, I can turn on the lights. So yesterday was the 20th of August, and it's a full moon. And I like to stamp my feet around just in case there may be snakes. I don't know how much you can see, but there's the gorgeous full moon. Ah, it feels good outside. I don't know if you can see the stars. Probably not. I need to get a better camera. I love my camera, but I need a better video camera so you can actually see what I'm seeing. So I don't think you're seeing anything but darkness, but there's a real gentle breeze. I should take you to the beach with me. Night trip to the beach, maybe tomorrow. There's a nice slight breeze, which is unusual, and it's humid, but it's nice out. Like, I could totally go for a walk right now. So if you could see, you would see I have a big yard here with trees, and so that's looking into my house. That goes up to the back. And anyway, I have these fences that I have kind of a pain. Oops. So much for the tripod. This tripod idea is not probably the best idea. Okay, so if it was light, you could see a heck of a lot more. It's funny, you can't really see anything with this light, because I'm showing you my car right now. Can't see it. So actually I don't need to go out this gate, I just need to check my mailbox here. And there is mail. And let's go back inside since you can't see anything. You can see into my house from the outside. The light. Shut the gate. Oh, maybe not. I don't feel like going through it. So anyway, that's my little excursion outside the house. Lock things up and set my mail down. See what's here. No, how come when you're always waiting for something it never comes? Anyway, so there's my dining room, and I'm gonna first stop in the kitchen to get my chai tea. And that is sitting here. Yum, yum. A lot of times in the mornings, I get up and have my tea and my breakfast right here, and bring my iMac here and work and talk. And I like to hang out in this little space. It's cool. I usually stay there instead of the dining room, even though those stools hurt my butt. But anyway, it's a hallway, a dark hallway, and there's rooms down there, but we are going to go this way. I live in a maze. My house is a maze, and so here we go. This is my second kitchen, and yeah, second kitchen, just a small little kitchen, and excuse the boxes, they go in the garage there. I just haven't gone in there. There's a bathroom over there. And down my hallway. And this is how I usually enter in here, although I have a door in that other hallway I showed you. That's my bedroom. That's the door I could come in, but I usually come in through this hallway. Some of my crystals here that people have given me, and these awesome seashells that I've gotten on my beach walks, and some of my books and cards, and more crystals in a seashell, and my drum from Sedona, and my rattles from Peru, and then incense and more oracle cards, and some camels and a pharaoh. So this is what I wanted to show you actually. See this mess? I am working, if you don't know, on my Manifesting Breakthroughs e-course, and as part of that I want to do videos, and I was looking to do some more professional looking videos, but I'm more and more deciding I really don't care. It's the information that's important. But I bought these lights here, as you can see these, and there's another one in my office standing up there tall, which I turn on when I'm videotaping for my webinars and stuff. And these can get, you can put them higher or lower. And then this stand is part of, there's more stands in these black bags. Hi-yo. I don't think it's a good idea to be having this on my tripod. So anyway, there's more of those black stands, and so I have some, these are black backgrounds, black drops, green drop, and a white drop. So I guess I'm gonna put them up. I don't know if I really want to use them in my video. So this is the mess of all the lights. These are all empty boxes of putting these lights together that I'm really going to just gather and hold on to them, because this is a carrying case here. And so if I don't think I'll move this stuff, but if I want to, I have it all. So I guess I'm going to finish putting those together maybe tonight and see how that goes. And I'll probably record in here, I don't know, but if it was light, you would see out these windows. It's totally like a forest out there. Totally nature. So my little, I call this my recording studio. It should be my little living room, but I need it for work. And this is where I actually want to make my I Dream of Jeannie room. So I plan in the future, in the near future, to create inside Jeannie's bottle here, and that's where I will be doing my videos. I think that's really cool, don't you? So this is just like my little sanctuary here, I guess you'd call it. And then this is my office, and this is, I don't know, this, I'll explain this house someday to you. It's very strange, but it's cool. So this is my little office, and this is where I record a lot of times when I'm doing my YouTubes. And again, if you could see out the windows, it's totally forest out there. This is the back corner of the house, and that light out there is actually a standalone building, which is just one room. It's really cool. And so this is the view that you're usually seeing in my videos, but I shut that door usually. And this goes to the outside of the house, so I'll show you that too. So this is my desk, and this is the outside. I have the light on, but you can't really see that good. So I can open this door, and it's a, there's a screen door here, a little cat or dog thing, but I don't have a dog or a cat. And you might be able to hear the crickets. And there's a big, huge tree right here that you can't see. And I'm going to record during the day sometimes so you can see everything. But you can see the structure out there. So this is all a screened in little patio area. There's another big tree there, and more of the side of the house down here. You can't really see. So it's just really peaceful and awesome, really. This is where I work, and I tend to work a lot at night like this. I tend to have a lot of client appointments at night, actually. So I do a lot of healings on people around the world. And so, you know, it's just like my schedule's kind of weird. So sometimes I'm sleeping when everybody else is waking up. And sometimes, a lot of times I'm up late at night, sitting here working. And I am seeing raccoon going up and down the tree out this window. And hearing this other really weird noise, which I finally figured out what it was, I think. I'm not sure. It could be a giant lizard. Yesterday I was sitting here and I was hearing, I hear on these windows, it's gross at night because I see frogs like going across the windows. And there's a lot of frogs outside. And then I have like a whole ecosystem out there. And then, so I don't like to see that because it's just gross. And then I see the possum out there. I see the raccoon out there. It's just kind of creepy at night. And then last night I heard this thing like going across the window. And I was like, oh God, it sounded heavy. And I was like, what is that? And all of a sudden across this window, right in front of me, is this lizard. I swear it was like, you want to say 2 feet long. It wasn't that long, but it was definitely longer than a foot. It could have been like 13 or 14 inches. Oh, gross. I didn't even know. I mean, there's tons of lizards here. I mean, you see lizards everywhere, but I never knew that there was actually huge ones like that. That was nasty. I mean, I don't know. You guys might like that stuff, but that was gross to seeing it coming across my window like that. And like at night, weird things happen here all the time, and so it's just, I never know what to expect. And it's really quiet. You can hear just the quietness. And but there's a really weird noise, and I wish it was happening right now so you could hear it. It was actually in my video yesterday, but I was talking over it, and usually I try to capture it so people can hear it and tell me what it is, because I just haven't been able to figure it out. But I have a feeling it could be that lizard. It's a really weird noise. But anyway, so I'm like a little bit stressed about my product that's coming out, because I should have been way further along with it than I am. The time is ticking, but I can't work on projects when I don't feel inspired. And as I said in one of my last videos, the August has been so, I don't know, I really haven't enjoyed this month, and it's been hard on me. So I have had little motivation and zero inspiration, probably zero motivation too. But actually today, I felt so much better. Like I'm really feeling drawn to making a, what do you call it? A journal, but like the scrapbook journal. So like when you draw on it and you might cut and put papers in it. And I used to do my journals like that when I was in high school, but I didn't know it was called. And I think now it just has a fancy name, scrapbook journal. And I think that would be just such a cool thing to get my creativity going every morning. So I'm going to go to like Michael's art supply and stuff and get some paper and pens and a thicker book that I can glue things inside the pages. And I'm going to start getting up at a certain time instead of just playing it by ear, because that's another story. And I'm going to just start having my tea, speaking of which I need to go get my tea. And work on my scrapbook journal for like 30 minutes every morning. And that, I think, just would get the creativity flowing for the morning and just setting my pace, maybe starting off with an affirmation for the day and creating a page on that affirmation. And I'm just really excited about that. I don't know why. So that came to me today. And the other thing is, about my product, it's a 40-day program. So I guess I need to really crush this thing. Tomorrow I have a bunch of clients, but Friday and this weekend, I'm going to kick that into, I'm going to work my best to finish that. And so, there's meditations I need to finish, and then the 40-day motivation recordings that I have to do. So I'll be busy doing that. So I'm, working on it, but it's just got to come together now. I just have no more time to not let this happen. But I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more inspirational. So that's really cool. I want to get my tea, so hold on. Oh my gosh, so good. Chai tea. Yerba mate tea. I just got some yesterday, and then I got this golden chai tea, and I'm just so loving these teas. It's just like, I don't know, it's making me happy. Sometimes it can be the smallest things that just can make you feel happy in the moment. And we always have to just do the best we can in every moment, and just be present in every moment. And when we're thinking about our past and when we're thinking about our future, that really knocks us off. But if we could just, be in our moment, not even in our day, but in our moment within our day, it just, you have so much more time. You can have more time for thought, more time for just feeling what's going on with yourself, and just like enjoying a cup of golden chai organic tea. It does it for me sometimes. And so I feel really good in this moment. And so I want to talk about earlier today. So, you should know by now that I have a blog called soultravelegypt.wordpress.com. And I started it when I was living in Egypt. And I really wrote a lot of cool stuff in that blog when I was in Egypt, which is amazing because in Egypt the internet is worse than dial-up. It's like hell. Seriously, that was one of the hardest things for me to deal with. And so I'm surprised I could sit there and really focus and write such long, deep, meaningful, amazing, expanded consciousness style writing, and talking about, that blog is about my life, and living in Egypt and how that connects to me, and it's soul travel, and Egypt is such a big part of who I am. So when I lived there, I spent more time than I probably have in a lifetime meditating and channeling. And I wasn't always trying to channel, but I would light some myrrh incense, and one of the ancient pharaohs would come in, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? And he would Iknaton. So, I want to talk about that some other time in my Egypt blog, because I have so many stories, but he really had me working on some deep, deep Egypt, ancient stuff and healing within Egypt. It was crazy. I thought, are you crazy? This is way too big for me. How could I possibly do this? Some of the stuff he asked me to do. So I'm going to be sharing some of that stuff on my other blog, and I'm actually going to be vlogging it, so that means video, because it just seems like I can talk about it easier than sit down and type about it. So I've been really, of course, just missing Egypt, and I've been gone for a year. I moved back. Oh, can you hear this? Hear that? That's what I'm talking about. The hell is that? It only happens at night. It starts about sunset. And it goes all night long like that. It drives me crazy. And what it does, he actually follows me around the house. So if there's light on in my office, he comes over here. If I'm in the living room with the light on working, he goes over there. If I'm in the laundry room, he goes there. If I go into another bathroom and the light's on, he'll go there. It's really weird how he follows me around the house and does that. It's creepy. It's so dark outside, I can't see what the heck it is. And I guess I think it must be that huge lizard. I don't know. Anyway, so what was I talking about? I don't really remember what I was saying. It was something about Egypt. So anyway, started bringing that blog back alive. Oh, I've been back here for a year and I haven't really written on it. And then lately I have been because of what's going on in Egypt. And I feel drawn to really just go back through my journal because I channeled amazing things and some of it just seems so crazy at the time. But now with everything that's transpired, it's just like, oh my gosh, and so much of it makes sense now that I'm just like, whoa, oh my gosh, like I had no clue. And this happens so many times in my life where I'm going through something and I'm like, why are you making me go through this? Why am I here doing this? This is so frustrating. I hate this. I had a lot of trials and tribulations in Egypt. It was really tough until I just surrendered in every possible way. It was not a cakewalk. And they had me, the ancients, the angels, this God, my life purpose had me working in ways that just stretched me, oh my gosh, it was so hard. But now with everything that's happening, it's making so much sense. So anyway, let's see. I have a really good friend in Egypt, and I met him when I first started doing tours in Egypt. He was our tour guide, and it was supposed to be this other guy named Eyler. And when I got to Egypt, Eyler picked our group up from the airport. And when we got to the hotel to meet as a group, all of a sudden Eyler brings this guy, Mohammed. And I'm like, what the hell? And I was really kind of nervous to begin with because it was my first time there and I didn't know if I could trust everything. And I had this big group. I think it was the biggest group I've ever had in Egypt. I think it was. And then half of them were from Slovenia and half of them were from the US. So there was a whole cultural thing. It was like crazy. So I was like, who's this guy Mohammed? And Mohammed makes me laugh when he talks about like the first time, that first night when he was meeting with the group, because I can't hide the way I feel. And he always says, and she looks at me like, and I was totally like, who is this guy? Like, I was so annoyed about him. So anyway, it's a funny story. If you ever come to Egypt with me, it's so cool because you just get to experience my history there with my friends. And it's so much more than a regular tour. It's nothing like a regular tour that you would have with anyone else. It's just that I've been going for 10 years. I have a lot of friends and relationships and memories. So there's so much to share, and I can get you so much into that spirit of Egypt and the people and just immerse you in this amazement. And I had to cancel my October 2013 tour. Unfortunately, I just decided that, I think last week, with everything that's happened. And because safety and the experience are number one for me. And so I just want, I would be the first one to go even if things were going on, but I can't just do it with a good conscience right now. So I'm putting it off till next October because I don't want to have to cancel it. Like if I went and say, let's go February, let's go April. There's too many things they're going to be going through as far as a country, like voting in a new president and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm going back in October 14th, but I'm hoping to go back just with myself sooner than that. But I was thinking today is Mohammed's birthday. And I should call him. And I haven't talked to Mohammed in months. Probably, too long. Maybe 9 months. and that's too long, but we're always so connected. Like, even if we don't talk, he's totally thinking about me, and I'm totally thinking about him, and we communicate a lot in spirit. We have such a bond. And you know, I want to say, just like, we all have so many soulmates. We all have so many, even twin flames. You know, some people make it seem like twin flames are, you know, just, you know, not very easy to come by. But we have so many types of close relationships. And one thing about me and Muhammad is we'll never be together as a couple in this lifetime, but we're so close. Like, we're totally soulmates. Totally soulmates. So that's been like something that's been really hard for me to deal with in the years. I'm sure with him too, because we are so close. Like, he knows everything. Like, he can tell by my voice anything. There's been times, so many times, that Isis has channeled something to me and told me, you know, I want you to go draw this symbol I'm showing you, and I just want you to go put that on a piece of paper. And I go, yeah, and I never do it. And then I talk to Muhammad, you know, like a week later, and he's like, Isis wants you to draw a symbol. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's like always like that. Like, he totally, it's this, I mean, it's not even like it's close. It's so exact. And so when we do our trips in Egypt, it's just like this synergy that I just can't even describe. But I know that we've had lifetimes together, and I know that we're actually together in the etheric planes. So it's hard because your physical self wants to go there, and it's just impossible for that to happen. So that's really hard. But anyway, I totally love the guy. I'll show you a picture of Muhammad. I actually put it up on my my computer here, so you could see one of our favorite moments. And today I was actually talking to him about this, and we were laughing. He said, oh my God, that was such a funny night. And both of us, like, we love, this night was so cool. I don't know how good you can see this, but we were on a cruise ship, and actually that's one of the participants sitting at the table right there. And it's Galabea night, and you dress up in, Galabea is an Egyptian outfit. So his is like that white, you see that probably a lot on TV, the white sort of dress, and the women wear their dresses, of course. And it's Galabea night on the cruise, and you go to dinner like that, and then there's a Galabea party where the Nubians play their music, and it's just, you know, just a lot of fun. And so this night it was a joke because this particular tour was really funny. Well, it wasn't funny. Well, it was funny. The group was hilarious, and we laughed and we cried and we had so much fun. That was the best group ever. And it was good. But the tour company that I was working with originally, they totally were screwing up the tour every bit of the way. And me and Muhammad were having to pick up the pieces and figure it out every day. Something was happening behind the scenes. And then we had to just keep things real for the group and not let that affect anything at the same time. So we were really super stressed. But anyway, this night, so the woman at the tour company her name was Dahlia. And so when I came down to dinner like this, and I was covering my face like this, and all the waiters and everybody was laughing, and Muhammad, I was like holding on to his arm, and we were walking around cracking up. And the woman that took the picture called us Muhammad and Dahlia, and we were cracking up the whole time. So it was Muhammad and Dahlia. And anyway, this was just such a fun night, and I just really adore this guy. He really has my heart, and he really loves me too, and I miss him a lot. So it was his birthday today, but actually it wasn't his birthday. His birthday's the 23rd. Then I remembered today is the birthday of my very long-term relationship that I left. So it's his birthday today, and Muhammad's birthday is in 2 days. I can't believe I screwed that up. And but anyway, it was a good excuse to call him, and he's really worried about Egypt. Obviously, he lives in Alexandria, Egypt. He's from Luxor, And he's very stressed out, and as you know, it's really, really bad there. So it was nice to talk to him because I could kind of anchor him back and give him some power and give him some, things to think about, so his head isn't so in that, so much they're just fearing even going to the store if they're going to make it back to their homes, And Egyptians are really nocturnal, especially the men. They're always out at night. They're at the cafes late at night, and they have a 7 o'clock curfew, so everybody's in their houses, and it's just like freaking them out in every way. And just a lot of fear energy that they're all just sitting in and stewing in, so it's making it times 100, And so it was nice just to talk to him and kind of get him back grounded and remembering, nothing's going to happen to you. Isis totally has his back, and I don't know. It was nice to talk to him, but at the same time, I miss him. Anyway, I always have my Egyptian Arabic dictionary that Muhammad got me a long time ago. Actually, this is not the one he got me. I have another one that Muhammad got me, and I'm forever screwing up my Egyptian Arabic, but hey, I try. Anyway, I guess that's all I really wanted to share with you. That was a bunch of babble. So I don't know if that was interesting to you, but like I said, I'm just going to talk about things that are interesting to me. And today I wanted to share my life with you, what I do behind the scenes when I'm not teaching something or, interacting as whatever I do. This is just my kind of behind the scenes thing. So it's my night owl time. It is actually 11:15 p.m. And I will stay up. I'm going to go work on that camera stuff and map out my weekend of what exactly I'm going to do to get this product completed. And so that's that. And maybe I'll do a video when I wake up, and then you can see my morning. See, I'm looking not too great in the morning, but you can see the daytime here. So anyway, thank you for letting me share with you what's on my mind today. And this is what these videos are going to start being a lot like. Not all of them, but I'm going to just start sharing my day with you. And so you can just check out what it's like for my day-to-day and what goes on in my head and the things I'm tossing around. Okay, everyone. Until the next one, I'll see you later. Thanks for being here.
Get inspired and live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy. Travel through Egypt, see the blue Nile, Sahara Desert, open up your mind. Have an adventure in the deep Red Sea. Get your dose of spirituality. Get inspired, live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy. Get inspired and live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy.